got a totally necessary YesStyle haul to share with you guys. Honestly, it's packed with cute stuff. If you're new here, hi, I'm Vikki. I'm an elder millennial who discovered K-pop maybe a little too late in life. Now I spend my time trying to look like I'm about to debut as the oldest member of a girl group. For this haul, I purposely picked pieces loosely inspired by K-pop girl group vibes and the Acubi trend. If I can't be an idol, at least I can dress like one, right? I also want to find pieces that look good on people that aren't necessarily built like K-pop idols, and I think I found some gems. In this video, I'll give you the honest review of each piece, how they look, how they feel, and how I style them to make them look a bit more flattering. I'll also share any watch outs with you so you're well informed before hitting the buy button. I've linked everything in the description down below, but for items that aren't available, I'll try to suggest some similar options. Don't forget to use my code Vikings with 2 Ks to get yourself a little discount on anything YesStyle. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about these jeans. Honestly, they're so cool. I think the reason why I first laid my eyes on these jeans is that they look really customized and personalized. You know how New Jeans or Jeans with a Z did a collab with Levi's? The campaign was all about customizing your own denim with different embellishments. The look is so Gen Z coded, and I just love that fresh vibe. Even with all this drama going on, they are surprisingly flattering. They have a true high-waisted cut, which I love because they hit where they are supposed to, and they just elongate your silhouette. The material, incredible. They aren't those sad paper thin jeans, but a massive watch out is that, ooh, she is twined. There is absolutely no stretch in this fabric. When I was reading the measurements on the website, I thought I'll fit an L, but I chose to size up to an XL, and I'm so glad I did because they just fit. What really sold me on these jeans are those little snap buttons on these flaps. You can leave them open for a casual laid back vibe, or you can just button them up and they almost look like a little mini skirt layered over jeans. Let's talk styling. I think these jeans look great with a simple baby tee with all the drama at the bottom. I think something simpler and tighter up top is the way to go. If you're like me and you feel a little shy about showing your midriff, just tuck your shirt in. But if you do want that signature K-pop silhouette, I've got a hack for you. Gather all the extra fabric off the tee at the back and then tie it up with a hair tie. Tuck the knot inside, then fold the front up just to adjust the hemline. It's giving, I'm the main dancer of the group without the moves. For footwear, I think black chunky sneakers look great with these jeans, and I just love the bunching above the shoes. Overall, these jeans aren't just flattering, they give off the designer vibe without the designer price tag. Probably my favorite piece of the haul. I give these 5 out of 5. Just make sure you factor in the sizing because the fabric has zero give. Any Pardali fans in the house? Because say, she's my biggest girl crush right now. And these sweatpants seriously make me feel like I can join her dance crew. They are so cool. The silhouette is baggy but not sloppy, and the fabric is so lightweight and airy. I reckon you can seriously dance in these because they are so roomy and comfortable and they won't make you overheat. I got these in size L and they are perfect. The elastic waistband has a lot of give and the cut is so flattering. It's kind of a little bit more fitted at the top, but it gets wider at the bottom. And this upside down V on the bum seriously makes your butt look perkier. At 5'3", they are a little bit long for my frame, but I actually don't mind how they bunch up above my shoes because it just gives that effortlessly cool girl vibe. For styling, you can totally pair these pants with an oversized tee for a laid back street style vibe. But since I'm not as effortlessly cool as Pada, I decided to go for a cuter vibe with this white top that I got from YesStyle as well, and my New Balance 530 sneakers. I give these pants 5 out of 5. They're ridiculously comfortable, versatile and stylish. Alright, let's talk about this V-neck plain distressed light jacket. If I had to describe it, I'd say it's giving girl gymin vibes. A mix of cutie, sexy, lovely. Actually, I'd say it's giving Jenny. But the description and the photos are a little misleading. First of all, you can't call this a jacket. It's more like a fitted top. And the distressing is not as dramatic as the pics. It's not as tattered and the silhouette is definitely not as oversized. It fits a little snug for a size large, but I'm still obsessed with the design. The neckline is super wide. It really flatters the collarbone area. There are 5 hooks running at the front, but they don't go all the way down. It just naturally creates an opening at the bottom and gives this top a nice cinched waistline. Mind you, the hooks don't fully close up, so it could be a little revealing. For styling, I layered with my trusty black pants that I picked up from YesStyle and a Provenza Scholar skirt to give it a cute, fun skirt over pants moment. And wearing these black leather boots really elevate the whole fit. I give this top 4 out of 5. I think the photos are definitely doing a bit of catfishing, but it's still a ridiculously cute top and it's so versatile. Let's talk about this black shirt with these dramatic sleeves, shall we? What I love about this top is all the detailing. It just makes it look a lot more designer. You've got the crazy long sleeves. You've also got that jagged hemline at the bottom. If I didn't know this is from YesStyle, I would have thought it's from like a Korean or Japanese designer brand. It's giving Jisoo from Blackpink. I think it's got a nice elevated, sophisticated vibe. The fabric's got some texture in it, which gives it a high-end feel, sort of like an Asymmetrical piece. I went with size L because I wanted an oversized fit, and I think it's the right choice. But here's a tiny little gripe. Even though the shoulders fit perfectly, it doesn't really cinch at the waist. Quick styling tip for you: if you want the shirt to be a little more snatched, find the 2 back seams inside the shirt and pin them together with a safety pin. It just helps cinch the waistline and makes the silhouette look a lot more flattering. I do wish though they should add 1 more button between these 2. To give this look more of a stage outfit vibe, I paired the shirt with a structured midi skirt from one of my favorite New Zealand brands, Boosterone. I've linked some alternatives down below if you want to recreate the silhouette. Just finished the look off with some chunky black boots for a stage ready look. Overall, I'm loving this shirt. I think it looks way more expensive than it is. I'd give this 4 out of 5. I can see the relaxed fit working very well with jeans. My only wish is that the waistline could be a little bit more cinched. Finally, this cute denim set. It's giving new jeans or Le Seraphim. I feel like the denim ensemble is pretty popular amongst K-pop girl groups right now. It's a pretty thin denim, so it's pretty breathable. Perfect for spring and summer. I love the pattern. I think it's got a vintage vibe, so it makes the denim look a little worn in and it's got a little more character. Okay, let's start with the good stuff. I love the denim top. I think it looks super high end and super tasteful. The collarless look and the boxy fit make it look like a piece you could accidentally stumble across a designer rack. Onto the shorts, bear with me. I got the set in size large. If I wear the shorts at my natural waist, they are way too short. They're giving so much thigh. I don't love this look on me. If I pull the shorts down, the elastic band does have a lot of give, so you can wear them further down. Now it's not giving as much thigh, but look, it's starting to cut into my muffin top, and of course that's not the vibe I'm trying to go for. The saving grace is that the shirt is long enough to cover this situation up. I style the set with some cute white socks, platform loafers, my BT21 hat with my Midi hairstyle. Controversial, I know. I'm into this look. I think it's giving relaxed photo shoot vibe or trying to be effortless. Overall, the top is solid 5 out of 5. I can totally wear this with other bottoms for a different look. The shorts though, maybe 3.5 out of 5. I mean, they're cute, but not perfect for me. And that's it for today's YesStyle K-pop haul and try on. If you're planning to shop on YesStyle, don't forget to use my code Vikings to get yourself a little discount. Let me know which outfit is your fave in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button so we can hang out soon. This is a really random question, but if you made it this far into the video, I want to know, what are your thoughts on the new jean situation? Do you think the girls are going to be okay, or do we need to start forming a support group? Do drop your comments down below because I would love to overanalyze with you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.